While on Google Earth, I discovered something very unusual. It was a strange white structure, sat in the summit of an isolated mountain. It looks man-made, but I have no idea what it could be. And what's even stranger is the fact that it is found in the middle of nowhere, located in the heart of a remote mountain range with nothing around for miles. So what on earth could this structure be, and why was it built in such an isolated place? I had to find out. So I headed out on a hiking adventure to try reach this mysterious structure in person. But I had no idea just how crazy this adventure was going to be. So let's jump right into it. Welcome to a brand new adventure in the stunning Alps. We are here in summer with wildflowers and also with my mum.
Hi everybody!
My mum is an absolute beast. Ultramarathon runner, ran the length of the UK. We started in this valley here and we're going to be winding up into this mountain range, which is going to be like the barrier that we have to penetrate through to get to where we need to go. So here's the plan for today's adventure. First, we'd need to follow a trail that I'm not really sure even exists to summit our first mountain, at which point we then head deeper into the range where we will summit Mountain 2. But this is when things get interesting, because we will have to find a way down into this super remote valley, where we will then make the final ascent up the other side to reach the structure I'd found on Google Earth. In total, this hike will take 11 hours, and we'll need to summit 3 mountains. But that's not even the worst part. As this is not an official trail, there are some sections I'm worried may not be possible to hike on. But we hope for the best.
Oh, we're definitely gonna do it.
Mum's hardcore. But the trail was not the only problem we were going to face, because according to our weather apps, there was a storm coming. If this thunderstorm comes in, we do not want to be beside something like this on a thinner edge of the mountain. I mean, this is rock slide territory. Right now, there's no mean looking clouds peering over the horizon, but gotta keep our eyes peeled for that. Are you worried or are you excited?
I'm excited.
We would literally could be in the worst thunderstorm of all time, and Mum would still be like, ah, well, you know, we have both legs. Let's get up this first bit. Our trail is starting to take us into the heart of these mountains. The sun is just starting to rise. This is the area we gotta somehow find a way over. And it's still looking awfully steep. Yeah, the rock is really loose now on the trail. Really loose. Sort of like walking through sand a bit. You can see here a recent rock slide. Look at that, taking out that part of the trail. You okay in that bit?
Yes, I'm good.
Yeah, this is wild trail. Right on the edge of the cliff. Ooh, gotta be sure of your foot, that is for sure. But as we continued to follow this sketchy trail up the mountain, we soon stumbled across something completely unexpected. Don't know how well you can see it, but just about there appears to be a pillbox, which is mental. For those that don't know what a pillbox is, it's a military defensive structure built of concrete and would have big machine guns in it. And yeah, I mean, I guess it would have been built to defend this mountain range? That obviously means we might be heading into what was once a military zone. So Mum just spotted, actually, here is a huge tangle of barbed wire. And as we were looking at this barbed wire, we saw just up there, hidden in the rocks, is definitely a pillbox. That is so well camouflaged. So I mean, we are 100% entering a heavily fortified military zone. And I'm hoping we can get up to one of these pillboxes and see a bit more. Maybe it's connected to a network of tunnels that are actually under the mountain itself. We've just been following the trail up, and it looks like there's a little entrance down here as well. Curiosity never did anything bad to the cat, did it? I think it's worth trying to figure a way if we can get down and check it out. But before we continue hiking, I want to take a quick moment to thank today's sponsor, Hover Air. They have given me the Hover Air X1 Pro Max, and this is a beast of a drone, and it's tiny and super easy to bring with you on hikes. You've all been saying I've been needing to bring a drone with me. I've finally got one. Yes, this is really the size of the drone. It is literally the size of my palm, 120 grams. Flung it out, I put it on follow. Magic! Now this thing's gonna follow me as I hike. And if I want to run, it'll run too. And then I just do that. Magic. So this thing has tons of inbuilt modes that you can just operate on the actual device itself. One of my favorite filming modes to use is Orbit, which has the drone circle around you in a full 360. But there's also bird's eye mode for epic over-the-head shots, and the zoom out mode, which I think is perfect for showcasing the landscapes around you. And there are loads of other inbuilt modes you can access on the drone over the app. But you can also use it manually, so I'm going to show you that now, which is just epic. This tiny drone has so many options on how you want to use it. Take off. So just finished filming, pop it up like that, pop it in the pocket. What other drone can you do that? That's so cool. Anyway, let's keep hiking. Here's where we're gonna leave the bags. Oh, big boy here. Ew. Hopefully there's no goats that fancy a new bag. That would not be ideal. All right, let's go see if we can get to this pillbox. Figure out any clues as to what they were doing here, why they were defending this area. Little detour, it's always good to have. Woo-hoo-hoo, what a view. And also, look at that. Little entrance hidden into the cliff of a mountain. Hopefully it's an underground tunnel that leads us into the pillbox. Real life video game right now. There best be a loot chest in here. Let's get a head torch on and head in and see where this leads us. This is crazy. Well, we have certainly found a military underground bunker on top of a mountain. And that's a first for me. Let's go inside, see what we can find. Big old metal door. Crazy cool. Okay, here we go. Wow. This is just buried into the top of a mountain. How ridiculously cool is this? Big spider, hopefully he's sleeping. Here we got a little, a little room. Lots of insects, we will leave them be. So many flies on the wall. Whoa. This is crazy. Whoa. This is so much bigger than I thought. This is a real network. Got another, little thing here. I mean, there's tons of flies. Don't know if they're coming up on camera. Flies love this bunker. Lots of little storage on either side. Obviously here they could run wires across, so obviously electricity was going through here. What effort to build this in top of a mountain. Oh my goodness. Huge storage room. Wow. This is nuts, right? Yeah. Here we go. Wow. Okay, we got two ways we can go. Which way are you thinking?
I don't know. That way?
Let's do it. Question mark. This really was not part of the plan at all. There's a lot of secrets buried into this mountain, obviously. Okay, I think we are at the pillbox. Oh, we are, look. Whoa. Oh my goodness, look at all this. Oh, look at this one. You can see here they have the actual mount still here. They have a big machine gun able to swivel here. And check out this view. God, wow, look at this one. Big metal one. So this would have had a very large gun, obviously. Maybe even like a small tank turret type gun. See here where it would have been mounted partly. But built of, metal. Could take a direct impact potentially. Here you got where you maybe store the ammunition. Crazy, a little bird is there now. We replaced bullets with birds. I think that was a positive move for society. Then the final one here. Yeah, I mean, again, you can see where the gun would swivel. And again, just aiming out into the mountains itself. I can't believe this. What a surprise. Okay, here's the other way we can go. Here we initially came from there, so this is the other one. It's such a maze. Oh my goodness, this goes on forever. Okay, another exit. Nice. Whoa, we are out. You can see here the hatch blown off. Would have covered the door. Look how well hidden this is in the mountains. I have explored a lot of pillboxes. Usually it's just the pillbox and you enter in, not this whole secret tunnel system, which means it was used for more than just a firing post. I mean, there must have been some major storage going on here as well, or maybe using some very large weaponry nearby that they wanted storage for, because you would not need to do that with just a standard pillbox. Alrighty, let's pop the big old turtle shell on again. We're coming into an entirely new, well, it feels like ecosystem. It's so vibrant and green up here. We're above 2,000 meters right now. Seems like we're in a little meadow in England. It's crazy. How can you go from underground military tunnels to the most insane landscape of your life within literally 30 seconds? Look at this. Oh, is this Ridge Boy McGee? Have we officially crossed the first bit of the mountain range? I think we have. Oh my word, look at this. Oh, how epic is this?
This is epic.
This is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. We just summited the first mountain on our hike, but this is where the real adventure would begin, because now we'd be heading deep into the heart of this remote mountain range. We still had a long way to go before reaching the structure, and along the way we'd uncover even more unexpected secrets within the mountains. How is something man-made here? Like, it just looks like an alien planet. There's nothing around. Let's do this thing, Mom, come on. Woo! So epic. So with spirits high, we began our hike into the mountain range. But almost right away, I noticed something strange about the trail we were following. So crazily, the trail we are hiking on right now seems to have turned into what was once a, well, now very eroded road. You can see how the rocks have built in. It's a lot wider than what we were on before. You even have the pillars here. But if I go, you can see here, definitely man-made. Most likely thought is military to allow for transport vehicles to get up here, which means maybe there is a larger military facility in here hidden within the mountains. So it looks like built into the cliffside just above us. We were down on the road we were walking on earlier. Looks like the corner of a structure, just barely. Gonna hike along the road a bit and see if there's a easier way up to it. We've just come around a bit and that is definitely a big old structure. Round two of the bags down. Here we come, structure. This is gonna be a calf burner. You ready, Mom?
I'm ready.
So much more positive than I am. Whoa, it's a goat on it. Wow, mountain goat on top of it. We are entering goat territory. Maybe it's the goat military that owns it. Hope they don't have any goat guns. Look at this. Obviously defensive in nature. Got barbed wire defending it. We're right here at the base of it now. There's mountain goat Mom being a mountain goat. Blah! Blah! Okay. We are here at the structure. Enormous weird thing. Yeah, just above it. Mountain Goat Joe right up there. Shout out. I think this is his home. It was certainly built in an isolated spot. There's no denying that. Found the entrance here. And this is on the outside of it. That is a scary looking sign. So, don't have any 5G, so I can't get this translated. I think I'll just listen to the sign and leave this building be. So, I can't go inside, but I can still peer through the windows. It does just look like a series of rooms. Maybe this is where the soldiers lived whenever they weren't stationed at the pillboxes nearby, because it doesn't seem very defensively built. Mum's made a really good discovery. We got a plaque. Oh, hopefully, if anyone is, I think, Italian, let me know. But the date is 1936, so I'm guessing that's how old this thing is. Crazy cool.
Crazy cool.
It was now time to continue on our hike and head deeper into the mountain range and towards the second mountain we would need to summit. Even though today is an absolute scorcher of a day, I mean, definitely above 20 degrees, we got some snow by the trail. It is still surviving the heat. And I have run out of water, and so I'm going to pack one of my bottles with this. This is a first for me. It's very exciting. My hands are cold. I regret this. It's a lot harder to pack snow into a bottle than they make it look like in the survival shows. All right, one snow-filled bottle. So we are currently going to wind around the valley and jump out around here to enter the next level of the mountain range. But just here, looks like another pillbox just standing up, which is crazy. Look how isolated we are, and just a little pillbox right in the middle of nowhere. But it's just ridiculous to see military presence in such a remote place. We've been hiking for hours. We're in the second level of a remote valley. What are they doing out here? We're really lucking out with the weather so far. This would be a no-go, even if it was just raining. It is landslide heaven here. So we are coming to the pillboxes we saw earlier. You can see the road that cuts across on the other side of the valley. That's where we were, and now we're right by them. Definitely seen better days. Falling apart. And it does look like, yeah, this is a pillbox too. It's got a little shooting hole in there. That seems to be the main one though. And again, look at the vantage point they had. This looks like a way into one of them. From here, it looks like it could be another deep tunnel.
Wow.
Excitement percentage?
Yeah. 3.
This one has snow in it. Look at this, a little bit of snow living in the tunnel. And then here you got the fence against anyone trying to come in the tunnel. Yeah, it is looking like another big old bunker. They're built into the side of the mountain. What on earth were these? Huh, I would have said toilets, but I don't think so. Strange design for sure in here. Oh, and the bunker really opens up here. And it is like a fridge as well. It's so cold inside. Another storage room. Humongous bunker this is. I can't believe this is built into a mountain. It's so cool. Wow, another corridor of these weird doorways into tiny rooms. I mean, I guess they're all storage, but it's such a weird design. I've never seen this before in a bunker. Here we go. Oh, I think it's taking us up into the pillbox. These are just always so cool. Wow. Goodness me. People have signed their name. Ben 1942. Let's get a view, see what they were working with. Alrighty. So another bunker, very similar to the other one in the sense of like there's no direct way into the pillbox. Out of a bunker, into sunshine. Absolutely glorious. Here's getting a closer look at the pillbox from outside. Built with the rocks to be somewhat inconspicuous. It's got a wide open bit, so I think there was a very large cannon that would come out quite far because you need lots of space in that window to move it left and right. But soon it was time to say goodbye to the pillbox and continue on the hike. And luckily for us, it didn't take long to summit mountain number 2 on our route. But we didn't have much time to admire the views, because soon we were hit with a nasty surprise. I think this is the valley we're gonna head down into and then just cut through it until we get to the structure. Watch out. You're okay, you're okay. Wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. I think we just heard a rock slide on the other side of the mountain. So we are cutting along all this now, then we'll head down into the valley. I mean, kind of crazy to hear a massive rock slide just before we begin a huge rocky hike along massive rocks that will definitely look like they could slide at any moment, but we'll be careful as much as you can be. But luckily for us, there weren't any more rock slides, and we were able to come off the cliffside. Whoa, this is so cinematic. Oh my word, look at this. Hello, Mr. Moore. It was now time for the final push through the valley to reach the mysterious structure I'd found on Google Earth. But after hours of hiking, I was really starting to feel it. My mom was completely fine though, because she is a crazy person that runs hundreds of miles every week. But for me, my legs were feeling like jelly, and I was really running out of energy. We've been hiking for about 7 hours, and the legs are starting to feel it. It's been gorgeous terrain, but it's been tough too. A lot of ups and downs. And where we need to go is right there. You can just see the peak. So we just got to continue climbing up out of this valley. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, no problems. So very excitingly, getting the first view of the structure up there. Definitely man-made, which is good. It's a different color to the rocks around it. It's a weird old shape. Can't quite tell yet from what it is, so gotta get a bit closer. Oh, it's a final push, but the legs are gone. Mom's like the Terminator. She doesn't even care. Yeah, she asked, when does the hike start? Like 30 minutes ago. We're almost there, but man, I am busted. We just come across the corner. Looks like there's a little structure here. I mean, a pretty big one actually. It's so close to whatever the structure is up there. They must be related. Just right off the bat, it looks a lot older than the other structures we saw today. This is a big old ruin. Humongous. I think the biggest one yet. Yeah, super duper destroyed. Doesn't seem to be much. Whatever this ruin was, it has long since blown away, because there's really nothing in here at all. It's just a shell of a building, but it looks so much older and so different to the other places we've been to today. I really think it's not military. I think it's industrial, and to me this gives old mine sort of vibes. Now we gotta find a way to the top of that. I think I can see a path just there. If I can go by this lovely little lake, weave around, maybe we can get up. We'll take off our bags and head up. Hopefully it's doable. If not, don't really know what we'll do. To make matters more dramatic too, big old cloud coming in. It looks relatively mean. So we gotta rush up and back down to the bags before the heavens open up, if they're going to. It means we're gonna have to be pushing pretty quick up this. Look at those mountain goats. So cool. How you finding it, Mom?
Yeah, good.
Good.
Steep final push, but amazing.
Woo! Steep final push. Oh, there is the structure. We're almost there. And as you can see behind me, the storm is coming in. We gotta get here soon. And potentially this will also be shelter from the incoming storm, because we are super exposed up here. Here we go. Definitely a pillbox. But man, is it isolated out here. I really hope we can figure out what it's trying to defend. See if there's anything underground to explore too. Can't see any way in yet, but I can see the view it faces. Look at this. And this is really in the middle of nowhere. What on earth were they doing out here, Mom?
Defending stuff?
Defending stuff. What stuff? We must find out. Okay. I think I can see an entrance inside. Ready to go inside?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Okay, this is the most basic Definitely, compared to the other ones we saw, there's nothing else. Which is so strange, actually. Ooh, what a view. Just actually insane. It really seems that all this is a little pillbox. Even different to the other places we saw today. There's no underground structures connected to it, which is so bizarre. It's just out here alone. Haven't seen any other military structures either. This thing's just soloing it out here. But with some later research, I was able to uncover the mystery behind why there were so many military structures hidden in this remote mountain range. During World War II, this area became a strategic stronghold for Italy's defense, as it sat near the border with France. It was fortified by both Italian and German troops to hold off the advancing Allies, and became part of the Alpine Wall, which was a defensive line that stretched across northern Italy. But as the war neared its end, this area saw intense fighting between Allied and German forces, and the very pillbox we explored may have been directly involved in these battles. I can't even imagine how brutal it must have been to fight in such rugged, unforgiving conditions. I had a hard time enough just hiking here without anyone trying to shoot me. But what still doesn't quite add up, though, are the first two pillboxes. Both had large tunnel networks connected to them, a design I haven't seen before. This makes me wonder if they had another purpose, perhaps storing rations for the soldiers, or even functioning as field hospitals during heavy fighting. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed the adventure. And also a big thank you to Hover Air for sponsoring this video. It's a genuinely amazing drone, and I will be bringing it along with me on all my hikes in the future. Thank you so much, Hover Air, for sponsoring the video. Guys, go check it out in the link in the description or the comments below. Make sure to like if you enjoyed the video, comment where we should go next. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.